One-shot challenge open wheel. These cars are very tricky, but at least it's the Atom V8, which has enough aero that it is at least controllable. So, gotta get rid of the wind noise there. So we will see what we can do. If nothing else, it should be interesting. So these things are pretty tricky, and this is a loner. But again, these things are actually kind of fun. They're very freaking difficult to drive, but they actually create some fun if you can wrangle them into control. It's not really a phrase, but we'll make it a phrase anyway. Luckily, the default settings are actually not too bad for this particular version of Yas Marina. We didn't get balked on that first lap, which is good. Should get a tow down for our second lap. It's just a matter of if we can get around the AI before anything really bad happens. That's one of those really bad things where I had the AI cleared, but they decided to put their foot back in it. Because AI. Well, I guess that does prepare you for most of the players who will likely do the same thing, but we're just giving ourselves a gap here so we can take a really swift run at it for this last lap. I want to create as much of a gap as possible. Unfortunately, the AI are battling, which means they're all going slower than they should be. Although the most unfortunate thing is that we did have a tow, and it was negated by what the AI did. The other thing is we want to make sure one of the other AIs does not catch up to us and start hounding us from behind. So, we gotta do what we can from here. That was a silly penalty. That's alright. Back on it. We try and make this last lap count. Really hard on the brakes there. It's a little bit later. I would have liked to have broke about 10 meters before where I did to get a little more efficiency out of them at low revs. That's probably that lap gone right there. But we'll see what the next split says. Yep, 5/10 back. It's not going to be easy. Really, it's not going to be very feasible to make that up, but stay in it, because you never know. See, just like that, we're back on top of our previous lap. It's going to be really close. That was not a very good exit. The almost unfortunate part is, in making up almost half a second, I know there's so much more time to be gained, but again, the ups and downs of one-shot challenge format. So, 6/10 above platinum. We're still above platinum, but obviously we know there's at least a half a second in there on top of the amount of time I had in the first sector, which was, I wasn't looking too closely, but probably 3 to 4 tenths there. So there's close to a second, if not more, in that. But it is what it is.